Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Stallings. You know me here on YouTube as MarauderEX, and as always I'm your host for Operation Recap, where I take some of the stories from Rainfall.com and I share them here on YouTube because I like the YouTube. I think it's the future. I don't know the future of what, but the future. But, you know, I'm also not psychic, so don't take my word for it. Anyway, I got a couple of stories this week that I want to share with you. Pretty interesting, you know, at least in my opinion. Let's see how it goes. First story of the week, Mighty No. 9 Signature Edition, not available for Wii U. Mighty No. 9 is quickly becoming the little robot that thought it could. When the trailer released showing, you know, a more finalized version of the game, it kind of was a little off-putting to people. People were commenting about how it seems like it had a little lack of polish. I don't know. And now this, the Signature Edition, which includes the physical copy of the game, a statue, you know, signature, that sort of thing. The backers got a little upset because the Kickstarter was for digital. There was no talk of physical rewards. And there was no talk of, now that there are physical rewards, can the Kickstarter backers get that? To my knowledge, I don't know if that's been cleared up or not yet. The last rumblings I heard were not cleared up. So the biggest issue, however, is that this Signature Edition is not going to be available on one of the three consoles. One of the consoles that it was, you know, aiming for hardcore for its digital release. So that's putting kind of another sour taste in people's mouths. I really can't blame them. I really can't. I don't see any reason why the Wii U should not get the Signature Edition. If the game itself is running, I don't see why the physical rewards are limited to specific consoles. And this also applies to PC gamers. If you were one of the PC users who backed this and want the Signature Edition, you aren't getting it. It's only on PS4 and Xbox One. Seems like a weird way to encourage sales of next-gen consoles, but again, I'm not psychic. I don't know. So, if you're a Wii U fan of Mighty No. 9, unfortunately you can get the physical copy of the game, but not with the neat little statue. Not unless you buy it for another console and then, you know, gut it and do something with the other game. I don't know. The second story for this week, Fallout 4. So, Bethesda announced Fallout 4 and released a trailer, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Love it. I am a huge Fallout fan. I've loved Fallout since the early days. Little jarred when, you know, the transition between Fallout 2 and Fallout 3, but it was an amazing transition that ended up being a fantastic gameplay experience on consoles. So I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do with this. There wasn't really a lot of gameplay footage in the trailer. There was just a lot of, you know, looking around. But, you know, it looks good. It looks interesting. It's not a hyper-realistic, but it has a very unique art style to it. But I think Fallout's always had kind of a unique art style. So I'm super excited about that. It also is only going to come out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Not surprising, because it does look like it's a little graphic intensive. There were comments that it will not come out on the PS3 and Xbox 360, so it is not a cross-gen title. This is actually a next-gen title. I am super excited about that. So, yay! I get to go kill super mutants and ghouls some more. And the last two stories of the week are about Mega Man. You know, that other super fighting robot. So Capcom has suddenly realized Mega Man's a thing and he's not dead and that they own him. So apparently the Mega Man series has a new producer. They stated in one of their updates that, you know, they're working on a Mega Man board game and just casually mentioned, oh hey, yeah, the series has a new producer. Haven't named who it is, to my knowledge. It was not in the original information. So I don't know who it is, but they've got one, so here's hoping that they're actually going to do something with the Blue Bomber, other than what they have already announced, that Mega Man's coming back as a cartoon. They are doing a Mega Man animated series, and I really hope it's slightly better than the one we got before here in the US back in the 90s, voiced by the original Goku. Yeah, that was a thing. Right now, 26 episodes have been ordered so far and likely to air sometime in 2017. that's really the only information about that one, too. So a lot of cryptic information coming from Capcom about one of their flagship characters. Here's hoping it's good stuff. I mean, I would like to see a new Mega Man game, you know, that doesn't get canceled at the last second. Maybe Mega Man Legends 3? Or, you know, at this point, I would take something, you know. But the TV show could be entertaining, and, you know, it would be neat to see Mighty Number 9 versus Mega Man. You know, how these two franchises might handle, considering, you know, Mighty Number 9's getting off to a slightly rocky start, and Mega Man ended on a slightly rocky start. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below. What do you think? Are you upset about how Mighty Number 9 happened and is continuing to happen? Excited about Fallout? Or are you nervous about what Capcom's planning on doing with Mega Man? Like, there's a lot of possible good and a lot of probable bad. So, that's how it is. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you guys next week for another recap. So till then, later everyone.